Eyewitness Weather forecast.
Good evening. That is a live look downtown. Those clouds coming in, and we have some pretty nasty thunderstorms just to the south. The rain just beginning to fall as we look at the arterial. 76 now. There is going to be some extremely heavy rain with these thunderstorms as they lift on through here. Mainly this evening, they should die off, and then it's partly to mostly cloudy, warm and humid overnight, lows mid-60s. Tomorrow, not as warm, still humid, a mixture of clouds and sunshine. I think much of the day tomorrow's dry, but I can't rule out another isolated shower or thunderstorm developing in the afternoon into evening. A severe thunderstorm watch continues, all the areas in the pink. That is until 9 o'clock. All right, there's a look at radar, and this cluster of storms to the south has been showing some gusty wind, even some small hail being reported. And this whole line, kind of squall line, is working its way off to the north at about 45 miles an hour. So that will be coming into just pretty much to Oneonta here in the next 10 to 15 minutes. We have some leading showers out ahead of it, though. And then getting into New Hartford within the hour, and downtown as well. So some gusty wind possible. Again, I mentioned we have a few thunderstorms, non-severe right now, getting into southern Oneida County near Paris. And just to the south and west of Utica, so we're going to get this initial batch, but the strong storms still to the south and west, and you can really see right here how this line kind of what we call bows out, kind of does this, looks like a backward C. So there will be some gusty wind associated with these as they lift through in the next hour to hour and a half. All right, latest on the tropics. This is a powerful, very strong category, I think 4 now, Hurricane Lee. Look at that eye. Nice concentric eye. This is really strengthened. So we're looking at a central pressure that has dropped to 953 millibars. That's low. The wind speeds are up to 130, so that is category 4 now. Moving to the north and west at 15 miles an hour. And this will actually strengthen into a category 5 here tomorrow as it continues to churn through the open waters of the Atlantic. Nothing to slow this storm down. Notice how the cone gets a little wider out here. That speaks to the uncertainty. Where does it go from there? Still yet to be determined, but Lee is a storm to be reckoned with, I think. It will be somewhere along the East Coast as we get into next week. Whether it makes landfall or not, we'll see. Some strong thunderstorms come through this evening, and then they die off. And then tomorrow, mixture of clouds and sunshine. Most of the time, it's rain-free tomorrow. There could be an isolated, random thunder shower somewhere in the afternoon and evening, but most of the time, it's dry. Temperatures will be in the mid-70s, and then a lot of cloud coverage Saturday, the way it looks right now. So temperatures will be turning lower. I think mainly dry despite a good deal of clouds Saturday. Showers become more numerous on Sunday. I think we're going to get a break in here on Monday. So the sky clears mid-70s before some more wet weather arrives, and turning cooler as we get into mid-next week with highs in the upper 60s to near 70. Jamie, within the next hour to hour and a half, some strong to severe weather coming through the Mohawk Valley.
All right, Craig, definitely if you had your windows down today.
Now, your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
We took it on the chin earlier as some pretty intense thunderstorms rolled through the Mohawk Valley right around 7 o'clock, and this is the end result. Check out some of these storm reports of hail in Oriskany. Wind damage reports coming in from Verona Beach with wires down near State Route 46 and Walker Road. And then also over into central Herkimer County, trees and wires down, multiple trees and wires down in Newport. Thankfully, all of that is now a thing of the past. As we take a look downtown live, you can see that we still have some light rain showers, nothing severe left over, but that will be tapering. Temperatures in the 60s. All right, here's a look at Doppler radar loops, and you can see that the worst of the weather is over, and all we're left with here, just some leftover light scattered rain showers. The other thing about those storms, I was just talking to Tori, our camera operator. I mean, it was so electrical. I can't remember in recent memory seeing that much lightning, like vivid lightning, just sheets of lightning. And it definitely caused a lot of problems, power outages, the like. So leftover light rain showers continue to move through and taper as we go through the rest of the overnight. Tomorrow it's not quite as hot, but still awfully humid. Just have the umbrella handy tomorrow. I think what happens tomorrow as we get into the afternoon, there will be kind of this hopscotch pattern of showers and thunderstorms developing. I don't think it's as widespread as what we had today. So I think most of the time it's dry. Temperatures are falling back through the 60s now as the rain continues to taper off. Actually, a little disturbance rolling on through, so still some light rain, a few lingering thundery downpours to the west and over Lake Ontario. Keep an eye on those, but again, nothing severe as we go through the rest of the overnight. All right, here's the latest on Hurricane Lee. A powerful hurricane, Category 4. As a matter of fact, let's go in a little closer. Look at that. That is a very healthy-looking hurricane. A nice, well-defined eye, concentric eye, central dense overcast around the eye and the eye wall with thunderstorms developing. This storm, very healthy, will continue to strengthen. It's a Cat 4. With 130-mile-per-hour winds. This storm will become a 5 by tomorrow. Major hurricane as it continues to kind of tread water, and there's a lot of warm water here. So this thing will strengthen, and we'll see where it goes. It's going to be kind of languishing around the East Coast next week. I'm not sure if it makes landfall yet. We'll keep you posted. Tomorrow, maybe one or two isolated thunderstorms, no big deal. If there's going to be any severe weather tomorrow, it's well to the south and east. Then we get into Saturday, lot of cloud coverage and maybe a brief shower. But I think Saturday's actually mainly dry. And I think tomorrow's mainly dry too. But again, don't be surprised if there's an isolated thunderstorm in the afternoon. 77, 76, 75 for the high tomorrow. Some light rain now, 68, not going to move much from that number. We're going to get into the mid-70s tomorrow, one or two isolated storms. Quite a bit of clouds Saturday. Spotty shower, but I think mainly dry. Scattered showers probably become a little more numerous on Sunday, and then the sky clears by Monday. So a nice Monday with more wet weather arriving by the time we get into mid-next week, and temperatures turn cooler. Highs may not get out of the 60s by Thursday. We've got to take a quick break. Eyewitness News continues right after this.
Now, your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
Hey, good evening. Thankfully, severe weather done with tonight. We still have a few light rain showers, but again, nothing severe left over as we look downtown. And the temperature is still warm at 68 degrees, the dew point in the mid-60s, meaning that we aren't dropping much more. Another warm and humid night with a few leftover showers or rumbles, but again, the severe threat over with. Now, tomorrow I think it's mainly dry most of the time, but we get into the afternoon, could be a random isolated shower or storm. It's not as warm, but it's still humid. Highs will be in the mid-70s. Here's a look at radar and the loop over the past 3-4 hours showing all the severe weather diminishing and then shifting off to the north here. And again, just a few leftover showers, light rain in Oneida County, and then a few more light rain showers, a few rumbles of thunder off to the west. So you might hear another thunderstorm overnight, but again, nothing severe expected. We did really, it was a punch in the gut earlier, I'll tell you. Some of these storms, we produced some hail in Oriskany, just about 6:20, and then over into Herkimer County here, we had reports of trees and wires down in Irish Settlement, also wind damage out towards Verona Beach, and into portions of Herkimer County as well in Newport. multiple trees and wires down. So tomorrow, not quite as hot, but still awfully humid. Just grab the umbrella. I think most of the time tomorrow it's rain-free, but there could be a localized thundery downpour as we get into the afternoon. In the 60s now across Oneida County and Otsego County in the mid-60s, Cooperstown to Hartwick. In the Adirondacks, still some leftover rain and temperatures in the mid-60s here. So there it goes. The last vestiges of the severe weather lifting off to the northeast. Just a few leftover showers as we head through the rest of the night. Bigger story just before press time. The newest information on Hurricane Lee. Look at this thing. I'm going to zoom in because this storm is incredibly powerful right now. And I just want to give you some specifics and some detail. Look at this as I turn on the infrared channel of the satellite. Look at these deep reds, that well-defined eye. That is a powerful storm. It is a Category 5 hurricane now. Central pressure is down to 928. Very low pressure. Wind is up to 160 miles an hour, and it will continue to track off to the northwest as a Category 5. It will remain a major hurricane as it kind of treads water. And then where it goes from there, still a little too early to tell, but we'll keep you posted. It will be somewhere off the East Coast next week. Maybe another shower or thunderstorm tomorrow, but again, most of the time it's dry, and then just a lot of clouds, I think, as we go into Saturday. Maybe a spotty shower, occasional break or two of sunshine. Temperatures are turning cooler. The humidity will eventually lower as well. Showers become more numerous Sunday. I think Monday, a mix of clouds and sunshine. Could be a leftover shower early, then the sky clears 75 with more rain approaching and getting into next week as temperatures cool into the 60s to near 70. Got to take a quick break. Eyewitness News continues right after this.